Well, hello, everybody. Buckle up. Game one of this in-season tournament tips off. And, Grant, this is the first game of the in-season tournament for these teams. A chance to get off on the right foot tonight.
Yeah, if you want to advance out of the group stage, BA, into the knockout rounds, it's imperative that you win this first one. So I expect both teams to have a little extra something out here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Josh Richardson out there with Edwards. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. The kick out to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. And the Rockets with possession. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Towns on a screen. Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. Good on the bucket.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Here's Ball. From down in the low post, it goes.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Edwards for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pick by Smith. Here's Ball. Another one falls for Houston.
Yeah, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Edwards looking for an opening. Smith against Towns. Outside Richardson. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Gafford. Edwards pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Hachimura. The shot. He makes it from the left block.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
To the inside. Smith outside. 4-3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ball against Richardson. Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. Shoots over Grant. And it's Hachimura missing.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Got it. Smith's got his second basket.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Hachimura. Banked it in off the glass.
This guy is too powerful and likes and relishes the opportunity to play through contact. Rui doing Rui-like things.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Ball passes to Gafford. From 17, and Ball with a basket. The assist by Gafford. Ball's got 6.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Gobert. Towns against Smith. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Towns for 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Gafford the screen. Here's Miller. Minnesota with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
And here's Grant from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Hachimura, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Here's Ball. It's good from about 19 feet. Give him 8.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Edwards, the pass to Hachimura. Edwards with it. 23 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Edwards, tightly guarded. Hachimura left side. Richardson for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Well, Josh Richardson has a high level of focus, even from range. He's not going to be distracted.
He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The T-Wolves on top, leading by a point. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Whitmore, James Harden out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Mays in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
Pass to Edwards, 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And, yep, it's good.
You know, that's the turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
Ball against Smith. Inside, here's Miller, and that one is hammered home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Hauled in by Brown.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Harden's got space. And again, it's Houston.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Now here's Smith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Miller. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The 3 from Ball. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Ball outside. Here's Whitmore outside. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys agrees with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
So for the Rockets, Gafford comes in for Brown, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Mays. Gobert finds Edwards. That's his sixth make in 11 tries. Well, Doris, teams averaged over 114 points per game last year, the highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, BA, and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at multi-tooled big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher score.
They get it back. Outside Harden. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now it's a three-point Rocket lead.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Richardson, the pass to Moore. Edwards for three. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
LaMelo driving. Here's Gafford. And it comes off the front of the rim. Minnesota's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Three-pointer, Harden. Another three from Houston.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And here's Richardson. Pass to Hurt. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Harden can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Edwards. Converts on the jumper, an easy 2. Edwards got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
This one for 3. And it's Harden again missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. To the paint. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Houston in the lead. Jacks up a 3. And again for 3.
Each and every game, every year, I am blown away by his consistency from range.
Well, you look at him now. He's tied for second most threes in NBA history.
And the guy he's locked up with, Ray Allen, maybe the smoothest shooter we've ever seen. Ray hit 40% from distance for his career.
Gafford with a screen on Richardson. Pass to Gafford. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Edwards. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Houston. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Well, I think of Houston. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
And now breaking down the first half we saw, what can you say about LaMelo Ball? He's putting on a show.
Well, I think the bucket looks real big to him right now. He's been almost automatic. And you look at the people trying to defend him, they look discouraged.
Very discouraged. His shooting percentage is definitely on the Shaq-like level right now.
All right, you're being nice.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Josh Richardson out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the middle. And here's Grant from the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. Tipped away. Hachimura, the pass to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 23 points.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Gafford the screen. And it's Houston scoring again.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Richardson, the pass to Edwards. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Grant outside. Fires the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Edwards for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Miller can't get it to go.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Edwards against Gafford to the inside. Here's Gobert. Towns for 3. He drops it from range. Towns has got 5 points.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Moody uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. You look at Miller, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And of course, Jabari Smith, another guy who is lights out beyond the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
Richardson, no good. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The open shot by Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And Grant gets it to go.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Outside Richardson. Pass to Hachimura. Over Grant. And it's Hachimura missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That one from long range. 15 points in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Towns outside. And here's Edwards outside. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
Here's Miller. And Gobert with a block. Edwards, the pass to Richardson. The kick out to Edwards. A minute 35 left in the third. Back to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Towns is screen on Gafford. Richardson for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Richardson's got 6.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Houston making some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Gafford. Whitmore comes in for Smith. And it's James Harden in for Grant. Pass to Miller. Harden surveying the D. Over Clark. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in.
The Timberwolves, number 8, Josh Minott.
Here's Smith. Hauled in by Brown.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Good! Another from 3.
It's amazing what his legendary floor-stretching abilities bring to this offense.
He now has the second most threes in league history and will immediately start gunning for number 1.
Yeah, right now, sitting atop the mountain is the incomparable Steph Curry. Many have predicted his record won't be broken anytime soon. We shall see. And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Towns, that's good. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
And the shot goes down. Harden's got 23.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's Houston looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. James Harden out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Outside for Harden. There's the 3. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves shooting a solid 47%. From the right block, Edwards can't hit. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Brown, he's checked in for Brown.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration under pressure of excellent defense and just scores it anyway.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
The Rockets' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Grant with a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer, Harden. And the three-pointer goes. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Edwards. Outside Richardson. Here's Moore. Clock at 6. Here's Miller, defended by Harden. Miller can't get it to go. And so Grant will bring it up for the Rockets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside Harden, over Edwards. Another one falls for Houston.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Edwards with it. Gafford picks him up. Hachimura from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That one's good for 2.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Richardson, the pass to Gobert. Of course, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with two-way contracts. It's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, BA. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA-level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible experience in the system, understanding what the operations of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
Outside Edwards. Deflected.
Oh, eager to make a defensive impact. Smith gets after it to find the denial.
And Ball throws it down.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Fader on the way. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. How come he didn't look at the basket?
Down low. Here's Gafford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up. That free throw good from Gafford.
At the line for your Rockets.
Both free throws good from Gafford. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Richardson. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Wing shot on the way. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Boy, get used to this. LaMelo Ball, another assist. This guy's got a chance to be one of the all-time great passers.
Pass to Edwards. Outside Richardson. Here's Towns. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. And Gafford with the block. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Grant. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns passes to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's excellent awareness from Karl-Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Here's Miller. Another one falls for Houston.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Edwards. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. And Grant, in addition to getting the regular season win here tonight, they also start the group portion of the in-season tournament 1-0.
Yeah, and getting that first win in group play is big. With so few games within the group, this is the ideal way to start their run at the NBA Cup.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, another explosive scoring night for you. What enabled you to get that kind of rhythm going?
My teammates did an unbelievable job tonight, man. Every single night of, getting me open, getting me shots, and we came away with the victory. That's all that matters.
It was a full team effort. Thanks, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. Now our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.